Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be playing a little game called Guess the Movie from the Letterboxd review. And I saw a few creators do this and thought it sounded fun. So here we are. This is my husband. We're just going to have a little game night. We found some pretty ridiculous reviews from movies that we like and just see if we can figure out what they are.
You go first.
Okay. Half a star. I've never done this before or since this, but I stopped watching halfway through and scrubbed to see who the killer was, backed out, deleted the download, and sighed.
I have a feeling already just off of that. Are there other ones?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, I have three more. No rating. But they did say, but why did her name have to be that though? Okay, so this one, 3.5 stars. Whoever rates it lower than 2 stars clearly cannot have fun.
Is it one of the Scream movies?
No.
Is it maybe that Freaky?
No.
But I'm like closest?
Yeah, and this one is going to help you a lot.
Okay, go ahead.
Half a star, and they were roommates.
Happy Death Day?
Yeah.
And they were roommates.
And then why'd her name have to be freaking Tree? Like,
okay, I got you.
That's a dumb name.
Yeah. Okay, so it's my turn?
Yes.
All right. So this first one's all one entire run-on sentence. There's not a single bit of punctuation.
Yeah.
Okay. It's about this long on the screen, so bear with me.
Okay.
Watched again and tried to get my mom to watch, but she wasn't getting it. So I continued myself and I got chills at the end all over again. And something I noticed even more on this watch is how finely tuned the acting and story is, because it's even connected to their subtle but important facial expressions and how their eyes move. You really need to pay attention and read their emotions, because I feel like everything was directed to a finite point like that, which makes the story feel so different and above and beyond, because every facet of the production screams passion project. It does everything the book and play did right, but in a very elevated fashion with actors that literally are these characters and they were born for these roles. Like people say with another movie that I can't say the name, Cast, you know what I mean? The story and world just has such a way of snatching you and taking you through the name of the world in a really amazing way. I love it so much. Oh my God. I
have a pretty good idea, but give me one more if you have another one.
Okay. This is the only other one I have for this movie that's not just like funny. So this one is 3 stars.
Okay.
I hate to be that guy, but the color grading on this is hideous. With the production,
I know what it is.
With the production design, costumes, sets, gardens, etc. Every piece of the frame should be bursting with vibrant colors. The film crew.
It's wicked.
Yeah, it's wicked.
Yeah. Keep reading. Finish it. Yeah. I'm sorry.
He says, the film crew put all this time and effort into making this movie look and feel magical, yet they have it looking washed out like Gray Sledge. Like, okay, the movie's about a green girl and a pink chick. Like, it didn't. Yeah. Gray Sledge is a bit of an overstatement. All right, so here's the other two that are just kind of funny. So this one, 1.5 stars. He says, undeniably funny that this 160-minute half movie about how the Wicked Witch of the West got her broom opens with a voiceover saying, "Let me tell you the whole story." And then last one, and this is 4.5 stars, and 12,000 people liked this review.
Okay. Wow.
In 10 years, we'll be able to trace the origin of a brand new generation of gays back to Jonathan Bailey's performance in Dancing Through Life.
This is probably my favorite review that I've found, because I was laughing really hard while I was writing it out.
Okay.
So bear with me.
All right.
1/2 star. I'm sorry, but I didn't understand this movie at all. Not only was the movie scary for no reason, why didn't he just leave? Like, literally just go outside. Also, nice try, but I don't think an element of this movie is real. I tried to use it on my dog once on a TikTok video, and he just threw up. Everyone was being so mean for no reason. Like, if someone wanted to do this to me, I would honestly be flattered. That's kind of an honor if you think about it. Couple had no chemistry, and I don't trust people who stir that aggressively. I don't like when animals die in movies, since I think that's like actually illegal, like you can't kill animals or something. Confusing, aggressive, and a little rude. I don't see what the big deal is.
Is it Get Out? You don't actually kill a deer.
The element that didn't work for them, I wrote it down here. I didn't want to put it like in it because it would give it away. Was hypnosis.
Yeah,
hypnosis isn't real. They tried it on their dog.
As soon as you said, "Why didn't he just go outside?" And then, of course, they don't have chemistry. That's the whole thing. Like, she doesn't even like him.
The other two that I have, they were just funny. 4.5 stars. My favorite commentary that I've read about this movie was Ryan Johnson saying, I love that if Get Out existed in the world of Get Out, the parents would have told Chris how much they loved Get Out. Yeah. And then the last one was 0.5 star. Why specifically black people were they putting together a basketball team?
Was that all the ones you had?
For that one, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Let me see which one I'm going to read first for this next one. All right, this one is just more interesting than anything, but director's name, directed every scene while doing impersonations. Some of impersonations included Tracy Morgan, Forrest Whitaker, and Barack Obama. Chance the Rapper was so impressed by this movie that he bought all of the movie tickets from certain Chicago movie theaters just so people could go see the film for free. In one of his tweets talking about the film, he says, just pull up with an ID and enjoy the movie. Which doesn't really give you any hints. I just thought that was kind of cool. Maybe the impersonation
give me a hint that it might be rated R if you said pull up with an ID. But maybe not. Maybe it's just like...
I think you're right. I'm pretty sure you're right. In quotes, it's not what he says, it's how he says it. This is such a masterful illustration of that. Unspoken tensions bubbling up during conversations and wrong, evil perspectives accidentally revealed in the way an eager to please dad leans too hard on a joke about hating deer, or a stranger feels entitled to grab a person's arm and touch his torso upon being introduced. All great horror is at least a little bit funny, just as all the funniest comedy is usually terrifying. So it doesn't surprise me even a little bit that the director was able to pull this off.
Is this Get Out?
It's also Get Out.
Okay, that's good that we had different ones. Oh, that reminds me. Another part of that review, I completely cut it out because it, 1,000% gave it away. They were confused because they said, I thought Jordan Peele was the guy from Key and Peele. Is this his brother?
It's James Peele. Okay, here's another one all right. They have a bunch of numbers like bullet points.
Okay.
1, I just nod like a fucking therapist or something whenever I see blood and it's not good. I guess they just go. 2, this is my first screening in 4 years. What the F? 3, it's pretty good. Some interesting ideas, but I can't believe this and Moonlight are the same movie, considering the ending is the best part in both and they're cut too short. 4, if the ending went on for 25 more minutes, I would have been absolutely ecstatic. 5, my audience clapped a lot and it wasn't cringy like audience clapping usually is, so that was shocking. 6, he was good in a Black Mirror episode. Mainly it was the audience clapping thing, because I agree, it's usually cringy. And then this is the last 2. They're both short. The only thing worse than putting the milk in the bowl before your cereal is eating it like that, all deconstructed and shit. And that was the scariest thing I've ever seen. And then someone else said, white people have no culture, then please explain the fucking weird way the actress from Girls ate her cereal.
Okay. 0.5 star. This is dumb. I'm halfway through. It's shit. Not even fun. I love movies like this, and this is dumb. I will update this review when I have finished suffering through the next hour. Update. It is the following morning. I fell asleep during the final battle, so this was bad. Totally boring, no surprises. Did they write this over a weekend? The director is a joke. A visionary filmmaker who has fooled everyone. Basically Tim Burton for creature effects people instead of goths. There's a Spielberg-type shot in this, which obviously sucks because Spielberg sucks. This movie is irrelevant.
Is it Superman 2025?
No. I have a few more. 1 star. Millennial derp with sea monsters. Okay.
Is it a Pirates movie?
No.
Okay.
2.5 stars. Main character running around in a state of sheer panic, announcing that he is a doctor, even though it has no relevance at all to what's currently happening, is such a big med student move. Also, why did this feel like a teen dystopia? I have a last one that'll help you.
Okay.
4.5 stars. Big robot, punch big monster. I could ask for nothing more.
Pacific Rim?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
This was the one that I haven't really seen, so that's why I threw in that last one, because I was like, I don't know how helpful some of these are.
Right.
But I knew that Big Robot Punch Big Monster would help.
Now, knowing what movie it is, yeah, that first one is unhinged. Did they call it, did you say they called it boring?
They fell asleep.
Unhinged for sure.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite movies. It is again, once my turn. All right, so I don't even have to scroll down yet, and the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 interviews altogether. I wanted to read them all to you, and so I just screenshotted the whole page there.
Go ahead.
So these are all just how the reviews come up. 3.5 stars. Through a biotech miracle, a white guy gets to have dreads. 2.5 stars. The most overrated movie of all time. Okay. 3 stars. Watched on my iPad on the airplane. 3.5 stars. Liked it. Hair sex. That's all they say in their review. 1.5 stars. Right. Okay, so I'll be honest. The first time I saw this, I thought it was a technological masterpiece, and I was blown away by what I was watching. I rated it 4 stars. Now, I'm at home watching it on the small screen. I had to struggle to finish it. I was bored out of my skull. Sure, it's still a feat of well-made CGI and innovative technology, but that's it.
Is this Avatar?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then here's the last one. This film said, sleep with a white man and he will get your father killed, home destroyed, land degraded, and you will still forgive him.
Yeah, the hair sex gave it away. But I do understand the see it on a big screen, mind blown, watch it later, you're like, okay.
Yeah, and like when it came out, like 3D was like the big deal back then. And
I like the second one more.
I'll still go see all the other ones when they come out, but you know, because it was like the highest grossing movie and everything, it's not like as shocking. And the 3D stuff like it played out. Do they even do 3D movies anymore?
Yeah, whenever me and my mom went to go see Fascination Bloodlines, whenever she was tearing our ticket, she was like, did you get the 3D theater? And my mom was like, I hope not. Ready for my next one?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. 0.5 star. Absolutely stupid excuse of a film. It's so insane how every action scene in the movie is super choreographed to every beat. Like, this is a movie, not a music video. How did the people who made this think it would be such a good idea to open this film with one of the dumbest action scenes in cinematic history, immediately followed by a 3-minute long shot with no cuts? Like, that is literally so boring. You can tell that they were grasping at straws. The film also uses so much licensed music. Like, can you guys just not come up with your own score and not rely on others' hard work and creativity? What a joke. 0 out of 10.
Suicide Squad?
No.
When you said the 3-minute long shot, I thought it was Suicide Squad with that opening sequence of them all dying on the beach.
It does say what the scene was, but I'll tell you later because that might.
It's not one of the Guardians?
No.
Okay. All right, then that's
okay.
Keep going.
1.5 stars. One of my many gripes. Why even have female characters in your movie if this is how you write them? Okay. 4.5 stars. Could have been 5 stars, but when he crashed his car, they didn't play Hit Me Baby One More Time, so...
Is it Baby Driver?
Yeah. The last review I had of this was 3.5 stars. Refusing to drive before putting on the right music is so real.
You can't eat your soup until you have the right show on TV.
Yeah. No, I just thought it was funny that the 0.5 star, everything that it said was like everything why I love this movie. And the 3-minute long scene with no cuts of him getting coffee.
Oh, even after I figured out, I'm thinking it was the first chase scene. I'm like, there's lots of cuts in that.
Yeah,
like,
no,
that's one of my favorite parts of that movie is like the coffee scene.
Yeah, no, they thought it was stupid and not creative of a movie.
Not creative because
Baby Driver's not creative.
A movie about a guy who has to listen to music to not go crazy inside his own head. How dare it choreograph its own music with it? Like.
But it's like, uses so much licensed music. This isn't a musical.
A lot of movies use licensed music. Okay, so is it my turn again?
Yeah.
I'll start with this one.
Okay.
1 star. This movie plays like a self-parody of itself by presenting anti-capitalist themes, yet ironically has embarrassing product placement every 10 minutes. Starbucks, Pandora, Coca-Cola, Apple, Samsung, Beats by Dre, Mercedes, and Baked by Melissa. Do you know what that is?
No, probably like a...
Anyways.
Yeah.
It's like, what's that expensive cookie place?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Crumble.
Yeah.
Are just the products I can remember seeing off the top of my head. One scene was literally shot like a car commercial. This is just a 2-hour commercial disguised as a 4th movie. So there's a big hint. How many movies are there? All right. 3.5 stars, but they gave it the orange heart. If I had seen this film when I was 13, I would have absolutely loved it. At 22 years old, I still really like this movie. I'm essentially still a kid at heart, so I had a pretty darn good time with this movie. In a sense, this movie is kind of a bad film. It's messy, cheesy, predictable, and kind of stupid. The script is weak and the dialogue will make you roll your eyes. Despite all of that, I still had quite a bit of fun, and I'm a fan of this movie. As an entertainment piece, it really delivered for me. It's very exciting and fun to watch. There's a lot of really solid action set pieces. This movie is also really well paced. It's pretty much always moving. I was never bored, so that's certainly always a plus. Also, this movie has the lead actor, which for me was the film's biggest positive. And for the most part, I liked most of all of the other cast, even the supporting actress. For me, this movie is better than both the second and third installments in the franchise. I can totally understand someone not liking this movie, and I can't really argue that this is a good movie. If you don't have fun with it, you won't like it. So grab your popcorn and try not to take this film too seriously.
Is this Scream 4?
No, it's
Okay.
not Scream 4.
But
Okay.
it is the 4th.
Yeah, in a sense, yeah.
Okay, it's at least the 4th.
Okay, so the rest of mine are just give them away ones.
Okay.
So do you want me to just
No, let me think for a second.
Okay. It's a fourth in the sense that it's like, I'll give you a hint, it starts the second trilogy.
But it's not called like blank 4.
No, definitely not. So this person said, best part of this movie was when the kids hate Jimmy Fallon. Second best part was when second best part was when a kid in my theater shouted, "Just kiss already!" at the two dinosaurs on screen.
Okay. Yeah, it's Jurassic World.
Right. So the final line of that longer review, they said, "I'm still sitting here trying to figure out how Bryce Dallas Howard wore high heels throughout the entire movie." And another review says, 4.5 stars. Y'all need to shut the fuck up about a woman wearing shoes appropriate to her fucking job and then ending up in a dinosaur massacre being unrealistic in a film about a theme park full of dinosaurs. Fuck y'all and get a fucking grip.
I mean, honestly, I get it. She's already wearing heels. It's not like she put them on to go. She didn't have plans to go search for a dinosaur that day.
All right, and this is the most quote unquote unhinged one I could find for Jurassic World. 3.5 stars. Orange heart. They liked it. The Indominus Rex is a stank ass bitch. If I ever saw her, it would be on sight. That fucking rat killed all the Brachiosauruses just for fun. The fucking freak. The scene makes me cry every time I'm so serious-eyed in that bitch with the quickness she sees to stay out of my sight. So they don't like the Indominus Rex.
They didn't care. All right, you ready for my next one?
Yes.
2.5 stars. I should stop watching bad movies just because there's hot women in it.
I already know what this is.
You really?
Yeah.
What is it?
Mike and David wedding day.
This was another that made me laugh a lot. It was 4 stars. She just had to get out of the way.
The ATV scene.
Yeah, and then there was another 0.5 star that said, the fact that the lesbian wasn't the worst thing about this movie, but in fact, one of the only redeeming qualities says so much.
Okay, I feel like that's not the worst take.
No, but yeah. Those were the main ones I could find without giving it away that...
No, it gave it away immediately.
Well, yeah. Everyone thinks that movie is bad. And Anna Kendrick and Aubrey Plaza.
Yeah. So this one's long, but I only have this one and then a very short one for this movie.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be a little bit, bear with me.
Okay, got you.
It starts off in left field.
Okay.
Cats are perfect. Please don't misunderstand. Dogs are frequently wonderful. They can be so sweet and adorable and affectionate and altogether grand. But dogs also carry with them a whiff of desperation. Their need to be loved is often charming but sometimes exhausting. Like a good-natured but overly forthcoming friend, you enjoy their company but find them overly communicative. They forget that some things are best left unsaid. As Mark Twain wrote, if animals could speak, the dog would be a blundering, outspoken fellow. Cats, meanwhile, know no sin as they operate under the Nixonian imperative that their actions are definitionally above reproach. They outpace mankind on the domestication front, habituating, though not exactly taming, themselves. They need not be fed on schedule like a child or a death row inmate, and they possess an innate understanding of the importance of excretory hygiene. This dude's a walking thesaurus. They can be sweet and adorable and affectionate and altogether grand, just like dogs are, I guess, but on their own terms and in their own time. Their love is real, but it must be earned. They carry with them a whiff of self-assuredness. They are communicative but discreet. Most importantly, they know that the key to maintaining... When you figure out what movie this is all written about...
Yeah, I was like, what?
This movie's not about cats and dogs.
Okay.
Most importantly, they know that the key to maintaining their allure is an element of mystery. As Mark Twain wrote, if animals could speak, the cat would have the rare grace of never saying a word too much. Title of
This
the
movie is not about cats.
Yeah. Title of the movie is not perfect. Like most of animation studios' animated films, its character design is mostly uninspired and frequently ugly, straining for a playful cartoonishness it never quite achieves. Its storyline, while often touching, is a bit too programmatic, crossing off points on the family friendliness checklist perfunctorily, where a better film like Babe or Finding Nemo would possess more cleverness and verve. One is probably best served to focus on the be true to who you are aspect of the story. The can't we all recognize our similarities thread, while containing an element of important truth, few traits are more essential than empathy. It is somewhat undercut by the fact that the solution proffered to centuries of war and strife is for one group's members to become the other's subordinates. Of course, it is foolish to expect a children's film to lay out the blueprint for peace, but one suspects that the filmmakers might have been able to craft a better solution to xenophobia than subjugation. Yet this movie possesses several wonderful qualities as well. It abandons the grating staple of wall-to-wall smirking pop culture gags. It has an engaging, lovely voice work throughout. Its story, while predictable, is fleet of foot and ultimately quite moving. Mostly, though, it succeeds on the strength of two characteristics. One, gorgeous background visuals highlighted by breathtaking scenes of flying, and two, the main character. While the character's appearances often leave something to be desired, the movie definitely does not. And then the second review is, why does every character in this movie sound like they're voiced by Jonah Hill?
How to Train Your Dragon.
Yes.
I thought it was, and then he said that. But
their final line on that is, when I said it says, Toothless, who is a cat.
Yeah. No, I was like, empathy, kids movie, and then whatever you said, like the gorgeous background, and so I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's it. At first, before you said that, I was like, is this like Totoro?
So I know that one was a pretty normal review, but it was really hard to find any reviews that weren't just like, oh my gosh, this is one of the best animated movies of all time.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, that first dude must have swallowed like some alphabet soup or something, because he was really testing my reading skills there.
All right, you ready for this one?
Yeah, I'm ready.
0.5 star. This movie is so horrendously terrible, it makes Labyrinth with David Bowie look good. This is definitely the worst movie I've ever seen, not even close to the book. I love the book. The book was amazing, and they ruined it. I'm very disappointed in them, and I thought this would be good. They had a fake good-looking trailer, so I thought it would be great, but this movie is bad. Never watched this movie. I think they never watched this movie. Okay, so next one.
Is it Hunger Games?
No.
Okay.
1.5 star. Remember when they used poetry to torture the main characters? That was a torture scene for me too, but not in a funny way. This also applies to the whole film. I hate British people.
I know what it is.
You do?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
The other one that
How many movies they use poetry to torture?
The other one that I had was a 4-star review, and they hearted it, and it said there need to be more movies where the characters win with weaponized depression.
Yeah. Yeah. That's one of my favorite movies because it's like, you know, kind of a cliche thing to say, but it doesn't take itself seriously, but apparently that's the way it was written. I've never read the books.
And because I hadn't seen this movie, I put a bonus that was the tagline on. Have you seen the taglines on Letterboxd?
Uh-huh.
I didn't know how helpful any of this would be, so I gave the tagline, "Don't leave Earth without it."
It's pretty good. You've never seen it?
No.
We gotta watch it.
We started it once and I fell asleep. I have one more.
You have one more? Okay.
Yes.
I think I have a couple more. Let me see here. This is in all caps. Every single thing's in all caps, and it's all one run-on sentence. Okay. When character's name is walking down the staircase and the entire place is exploding behind him is the greatest cinematic achievement of the year of our Lord 2007. Besides, there will be Bloods, I Will Drink Your Milkshake, and Michael Clayton's Tilda Swinton sweating in a bathroom stall.
What?
You want me to read it again?
No,
a little slower?
No, I heard you.
Now I just got the mental image of Tilda Swinton. And it's not, it's the bald Tilda Swinton from Doctor Strange. Okay, so another. Absolutely looks and behaves like the most expensive movie ever made. In a lot of ways, not dissimilar to Transformers: Age of Extinction, though almost certainly less culturally and physically poisonous. completely gorgeous, insanely, pridefully bloated, and mostly a baffling ordeal. By the time a massive, nearly 40-minute long climax is climaxing, you won't really know who's fighting, who, or for what. But at this point in the franchise, I feel like you gotta listen to the sage wisdom of Airplane. They bought their tickets, they knew what they were getting into. I feel like that one should help you a little.
It's a franchise. Nearing the end of a franchise. Is it an MC? Is it a Marvel movie?
No. But you kinda got the... Alright. Here's a good one.
Oh!
Watching with friends and seeing their first time reactions to the transition from the whimsical Disney logo to a fucking noose was one of the greatest experiences of my life.
It's a Pirates movie.
Yes.
Okay. The news. Pirates 3.
Yeah. Their review, 4 stars, liked it. Naomi Harris becomes a giant that explodes into a bunch of crabs. 4 stars. Will and Elizabeth getting married in the middle of a battle. Wow. Maybe some straight lives do matter. That feels like a little unhinged. There was this one, I'm not going to read it to you, but you can see all the
It's
writing.
very long.
Yeah. This is the movie review.
It's a 5-star review.
This is the movie review right here. This is just them recounting their day. Talking about their day in class.
Oh, okay. Half a star. The throw up ruined it for me. I know you already have a guess, but
I already know what it is.
I don't think you do.
I do.
I don't think you do.
Okay.
I know that you think you do.
Okay, well, now that you're saying that, now I think that you're thinking, I'm thinking a certain movie, and it's not that because you know what I'm thinking now.
Okay, I know exactly what you're thinking.
If it's that, okay, what am I thinking?
I'm not going to tell you.
Okay. All this will come clear. We'll come clean in a minute about this.
Half a star. Horrible movie. What's up with the accents?
I'm still thinking it's the same movie.
Really?
Yes.
4.5 star. Loud ass dysfunctional family is my favorite movie genre. Are you still thinking the same movie now?
No. Okay, so I was thinking it was Pitch Perfect.
That's what I thought because you said the throw up.
And then the accents, I'm like, Fat Amy has an accent.
Okay.
And then the little Asian girl.
This one will help and it's really funny.
Okay, I'm listening.
Half a star. I thought this was a cooking movie and was bitterly disappointed.
A cooking movie, loud ass dysfunctional family. Either it's something obvious and I'm just not getting it, or
you might be forgetting about the throw up. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot about the throw up for a minute.
It might be something I've wanted to forget about. Do you have any more?
I have the tagline.
Okay, let me hear it.
Hell, any of them could have done it.
Oh, yeah, I did forget about the throw up too. Yeah, that's not the most memorable part of that movie. It's Snapchat.
Yeah, I just thought it was funny. I thought this was a cooking movie.
After you said what you said, I felt like you knew I was thinking of Pitch Perfect.
Yeah.
And then I wasn't so sure anymore.
Yeah.
So, okay, so my turn. Here's my thoughts. Oh, they gave it 5 stars and they liked it.
Okay, cool.
Here's my thoughts. Are there a few lines in speeches that are very simple in the last 30 minutes? Sure. Are the number of Easter eggs overwhelming and impossible to try to even understand? Yeah. Is this a 2-hour plus half of one movie? Totally. Is the villain in the second half of this movie? Not really. Does any of that matter? Nope. Why? Because this is fucking fantastic, nearly perfect spectacle of a film. It's kind of like a magic trick. My mind was blown. I have no concept of how they did it, and I want to know. Not to ruin the magic, but so I can appreciate it even more. They kind of typed it weird there.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, AI could never pull off the creativity to come up with even a frame of this film.
I have a question.
Okay. Sorry it was a little hard to read. They kind of messed up there.
No, the question isn't about your reading. My question is, to you, do you think that that's an ironic review?
They're being dead serious.
Okay.
I just rewatched this entire movie on a TikTok live stream where the top half was the movie and the bottom half was Fortnite gameplay. Has society gone too far? Has it not gone far enough? Is this what God intended for us? Was the Industrial Revolution a mistake? That doesn't really help. I just thought that was funny.
So it's 2+ hours.
This one, none of these are really helping you figure it out, but this one says, I want to inject this movie's art style directly into my veins. 5 stars. So I only have one more for this movie. It's a little bit unhinged. It also gives it away.
Okay.
You ready?
Wait. The villain is there in like half of the end of the movie.
Is the villain in the second half of this movie? Not really.
The art style. Is it animated?
Uh-huh. You want me to read the last one?
No. Is it like a standalone movie?
No.
Is it Across the Spider-Verse?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to whoever made the decision to give the Oscar Isaac Spider-Man an absolutely ginormous ass.
I don't know why my brain was thinking of Five Nights at Freddy's, because also the villain is kind of there at the back end of the movie. Like, you know, whenever you go see that movie, you're waiting for the bad guy to show up, and then he's like there for 5 minutes.
It kind of reminds me of the post-credit scene of Moana 2.
Yeah.
The bad guy's not even in the movie.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have
he
one.
made a storm. He was there.
It's the same color as him.
He was there in storm form. Okay.
He was there in
spirit.
This person had a bad night, and they decided to vent their frustrations onto Letterboxd. So, here we go. Half a star.
Okay.
Low-key dog shit movie. I predicted what would have happened in the movie before I watched it. I guess fucking what I was right. Good always wins. So corny, and main character was bitching all movie, unfunny, and the theater was filled with 60-year-old mothers on menopause and whiny 4-year-olds. And the sound was so effing loud that it pierced my ears and almost made run for the theater exits. In all honesty, I only went so I could get some play. But like my Grammy always said, even winners lose. Drove this bitch everywhere and didn't get anything. But you know, it's fine. I guess I'm a grown man. F this movie. F B's. And F B's wasting my hard-earned gas money. Shit production. Shitty acting. Shit story. And when they kissed in the movie, girl didn't even give me a look. Extremely pissed. And that $17.10 loss will be unrecoverable to come back from. 35 middle finger emojis.
Person was clearly having a rough day already.
Yeah. He obviously wanted his day to go well, and it didn't.
Good Always Wins tells me it's like either a superhero movie or something like that. Is it Superman?
Yeah.
The new Superman?
Yeah.
You had to have a bad day if you watch Superman and you're
mad. This one says 4 stars. We live in a world where we get to see Dora the Explorer assassinate Netanyahu.
Dora the Explorer?
That, I guess it's like they're making fun of the hot girl chick. And then this one says 4.5 stars, liked it. The concept of parents having to explain what a harem is to the child after watching this.
I did see that one.
Or harem, however you say it.
Yeah.
And this is the unhinged one. This is the one I showed you the other day. Oh, so I'm a bad guy for sending my baby away and telling him to fuck like crazy. Okay, yeah, I'm evil because my wife and I use our dying breath to tell our infant child he got a nut in some earth girls. I was panicked because our planet was being destroyed, but okay, I guess you never misspoke under pressure, though. Guess you're fucking message maker of the year, huh? You smashed on that big red button and ain't one thought of Kryptonian baby come ever running through your head because you're so perfect. I'm fucking sick of cancel culture.
Lex Luthor wrote that. All right, well, that was all we have for you today, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, hopefully real soon. So, bye!